Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into a topic that I find super fascinating. Propaganda and psychological warfare.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of those things that once you start noticing it, you see it everywhere.
Right, like it's almost kind of creepy once you start to realize how much we're all influenced by these tactics. And to guide our deep dive today, we're going to be looking at this textbook, Psychological Warfare.
Classic.
I know, right? Published back in 1954. But don't worry, we're not going to get bogged down in outdated stuff. What we're going to do is pull out the core concepts and then connect them to the world today, especially how these tactics pop up in our modern life.
Because the thing is, even though it's an old book, the psychology behind it, how people are influenced, that doesn't really change.
Exactly. So let's set the stage first. What exactly is propaganda, according to this book?
Well, the textbook defines it as any planned communication that's meant to influence a group of people for a specific purpose.
Okay, so it's not just about spreading information. It's about shaping opinions and actions,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. It's about getting people to think or do something specific. And this definition can be applied to so many things beyond just like wartime leaflets.
Hmm. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, where do we draw the line between persuasion and manipulation? Because it's all about influence.
It is, and that's where things get really interesting, because propaganda tactics can be found in advertising, in the news, even in entertainment.
Oh, for sure. Like, think about how products are marketed to us, or how certain political ideas are presented in the media.
Right. It's all about framing the message in a way that influences how people perceive it. It's kind of unsettling when you think about it.
It is, because it makes you question what you believe versus what you've been persuaded to believe.
Oh,
Okay, so to understand how this all works, let's look back at some historical examples. And I want to start with one that I bet a lot of people might not expect.
okay, hit me with it.
Themistocles, ancient Greece.
Themistocles. Now, he was a brilliant military strategist.
Right. So during the Persian Wars, he needed to get these Ionian allies on his side. But instead of using brute force, he got creative.
Let me guess, psychological warfare.
Exactly. He had these inscriptions carved into stones that were placed near watering holes.
Oh, that's smart. He knew that people would gather there.
Exactly. And they couldn't not see the messages. It was all about reaching the right people with the right message at the right time. It makes you wonder what Themistocles would have done with, like, Twitter or Instagram.
Oh, man, he would have been a social media master.
Right. Okay, so that's ancient Greece. Now, fast forward a few centuries, we've got another military genius who was a master of psychological warfare, Genghis Khan.
Oh, yeah. Genghis Khan, he was brutal, but also incredibly strategic.
His approach to war was as much about psychology as it was about, actual fighting.
Totally. He'd intentionally spread